Good afternoon, everyone in YouTube land. How are you all doing? Alright, enough with garden stuff for a while. I have a few other projects going on. Getting ready to start, but that's not what this video is about. This is the long-awaited update for the Fusion. User DriveDB7 asked in a comment, what it ever became of that? Well, it was dealt with, finally, after the last showdown. Of course, I'm not going to get into the discussion of, of the Fusion right now. You can look back in some other videos that pertain it. It'll tell you all about it and the problems that I dealt with it. So, anyway. So, yeah, that got dealt with. And needless to say, it's gone. I traded it about 3 weeks ago. Somewhere along in there. And I'm just glad to have it done. So anyway, so what we're going to show you is what replaced the Fusion. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it worked. I'm happy with it. All right, so you want to? Let's go take a look at it. So here it is. I present to you a 2015 Ford Flex SEL. Yes, I went for another Flex. But if you remembered, back to the video I made last fall where I was looking at the RS, I said that if nothing else fell through, if everything else fell through, then I was going to try for another Flex. I actually wanted, I was holding out for another ST to come along, ST Focus or an RS. Nothing ever did, and the ones that I found, they just weren't wanting to trade. They did not want to work with me. It was just ridiculous. So I kind of gave up, and I looked at a couple F-150s. I looked at an Explorer, and then this just fell in my face. And this is what I drove home. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was to get rid of the Fusion. I wanted that Fusion had to be gone. Like I said, go back some past videos and you'll hear me talking all about it. So that's what this became. So I'll show you around it a little bit. Okay, well, it's a 2015. It's Oxford white. I did not want a white vehicle. My first truck was a 76 F250, and it was brown and white, and it was tough keeping it clean, and that was kind of done me in on wanting a white vehicle. And it has the Vista roof package. Didn't really want the Vista roof. It's an all-wheel drive. Wasn't really interested in having an all-wheel drive, but I have one now. And the pinstripe on it, I did the pinstripe myself. It didn't have one on it. I thought that it needed something kind of to break up the monotony of the white, so a pinstripe I got. I added the window visors. Had a heck of a time with that. The back two did not want to stick, and I finally got them on. So other than that, I mean, it's just it's an SEL, so it's not the limited. It doesn't have the park assist, but it does have the blind spot indicators. None of these options I really needed or wanted. It has the backup camera, once again. Yeah, okay. So, have to deal with it. Have to have it. I mean, don't have to have it, I mean, but we have to get it. So I've had it a few weeks. It drives a lot better than the blue one I had. The AC actually works in this one. That was the first thing I tested on the lot. The salesperson gets in it and I get on the driver's side, and that was the first thing I did. I'm like, how do you get this AC turned on? I need to check it. She's like, why is that? I said, because the one that I had, it wasn't worth a shit in. So Everything works like it's supposed to, and this actually has a little more power than the blue one that I had, which has to be expected because I understand there was some upgrades done in that department. And this is what I missed about the blue one that I had, was the room. It's easy. This was the easiest that I could get into. My head, the Fusion, would hit right here, and it was just really annoying. Of course, it has the big dash, the big touch screen in it. I didn't want that. Push button start. It has the fob, and there is a button here to press the brake pedal, and voila, you started. Shut it off, same thing. Just wasn't really crazy about that. 13's and newer had the ignition switch here. Mine had the ignition switch on the column. The only difference, no big deal. But wasn't crazy about the black interior. It's hard to keep clean. The leather seats, I'm kind of on the fence about that now. I didn't want to at first, but after I've kind of gotten used to it, they're not as bad as I thought they would be. Of course, this one has the power lift gate also. Has the folding seats, does not have the power fold seats. That's a limited option only, but I didn't really want that anyway, and seats are going to remain down 95% of the time anyway. I actually thought about getting a piece of plywood and making a floor for that because I had to do some repair to the seat backs when I got it. It has the button in a different spot, but you get the idea. Close it up. It has the 3.5 NA V6, just like my other one. Actually, this is an upgraded version. Also, this one does not have the hydraulic power steering that my 12 had. My 12 was the last year for that, and this has the electronic steering assist. I think that's really about the only things different between this one and the 12 that I had. Oh yeah, and it's rated at 280 horsepower, I think, and the one in my 12 was 260. So yeah, there is a difference. So there we are. Yeah, like I said, this is the update, and this is what the Fusion has become. It has been turned into a 2015 Ford Flex SEL. So far, like I said, I like it. And it drives a whole lot better, but like I said, it wasn't my first choice. I really wanted that ST. In fact, I was kind of let down over that deal. I told you about it. I think it was when I was washing my Fusion that one night last August. I tried trading it, and it was just stupid. I was kind of let down over that. So, and there was another ordeal I went into. There was another Flex involved, and a dealership, they lied to me about the payments on that, which turned out to be a mess. That was in November. They still have it on the lot. It was one of these deals. They went to an auction and picked it up because they told me what the payments are going to be a month, and when I went to sign the papers on it, it was going to be another $200 on top of that, and I told them, and I walked. So I'll probably have this one for a while anyway, or unless someone wants it. So anyway, I just wanted to share an update. Been aiming to, hadn't had a chance to. Been really busy with the garden, yard, work, everything else. So blue truck, I'm going to do another valve cover gasket on it, so that'll be coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a great week, and I thank you all for watching.